Jambo, Engineer Umanyang here, and in front of you I have a very nice system, which is the system that can help you manage a tailoring shop. So I call it a Tailor CRM, and I want to take you through all the features of the CRM, which is in front of me, and I'll start by logging in as a super admin to this system. And this system can help you automate a lot of stuff in your tailoring shop, where you will be handling customers and handling orders for different tailoring services. And with this system, everything is possible. Now I want to take you through the features. After logging in, it will take you to the dashboard. And in my dashboard, I have the dashboard, the calendar. In the calendar, when I open the calendar, this is how the calendar looks like. You can add event, and you can record events in your calendar. Just choose on a date, so you can see the date is highlighted today. The date today is 13th. So I can make something like an appointment, or make a record relative to any date I want in my calendar. Here, August 2020 is not limited to August 2020. As day moves, the calendar gets updated automatically. So I can add event, the title of my event, and the description of my event. That's on a monthly basis. The weekly calendar, I also have a weekly calendar that I can record events, and you can see here I just choose on a date and add event. The daily calendar, and which that goes with time, I can record events, something like a diary, and relative to time. So it moves from all day 12 a.m. up to 11 p.m. So that's a full day. So I can also add event here, which I can say the event starts on this date and starts on this date and ends on this date. And the event color, I can say that I can give the event a color, and I say that. And display time, yes. URL, and I recommend that don't write a URL or a domain, leave it blank if you don't have one. And you can add an event if you have an event for your business. So this is a tailor fashion or a fashion designer calendar. When I go back, that's how all to do with the calendar. It has a lot of features, a lot of nice features. I can receive orders from clients, and receiving an order from clients, first I'll have to register a client to my system so that I can work with him or her very easily in case he need to reorder or to store or record his or her orders. So I'll come to add customer, and add customer, I can add a new customer who I can say is Brian. I can say my new customer is Brian Sunday, whose address is that, and phone number is this. The city is, let me say, Nairobi, and the email of Brian is Brian underscore, oh, it's not writing, Brian underscore Sunday at yahoo.com. Take note that in emails we have special characters that cannot be used in email names, in the domain email domain names. Now in my comment, I can say that my comment is Brian from diaspora, just for easy recognition. The sex of Brian or the gender of Brian is male, and I can add Brian as my new customer added. Then it will redirect me to a measurement. So here I'll record measurements for Brian, depending on the type of clothing the brand wants. So I can record the waist, and I'll just write the figure of that waist. So waist, hips, crotch, thigh width, trouser length, inseam, knee, and you can see the pictures of those parts to lead you when taking measurements. So anybody can do this. It's either the tailor or the recipient or the somebody who is receiving the customers and taking the measurements. So after taking the measurements of the client, you can view or edit the clients. So all these are the clients I have. I can place a new order for a client, and I select that brand Sunday, and the description of the order, the date received of the new order, received by whichever staff received the order, the amount he paid, the amount to be paid, and the amount he paid, and if the order is completed, which is no, and the date we expect Brian to come and collect, I can give him 1 week, and I add. So after that you can again view the customers and say that I can add a measurement to Brian in case I just registered Brian but did not record any measurements. I can SMS Brian to inform the brand that your package or your order is ready. Come and pick your order. So I'll say Brian Sunday. I can select the customer and select the templates, collect your clothes, and a message Brian will receive. Dear Brian Sunday, your clothes are ready for collection. Thank you for your patronage and welcome again, and send the message sent successfully, and Brian will receive an SMS message in his phone. And it's the same note, I can send an email to Brian. I can send an email to Brian and say email, and email I can say come collect your clothes and send the email to Brian. View customers, I can discussed that. Sent messages, I can view all sent messages to my customers, whether they came from remeasurement for me to take the measurements again, or for picking to pick up their orders. I can send any message that I need to my clients, since I have all the information. In my system, I can also receive payments for my services. So I add payment. I'm adding this payment on this date, and the payment description, payment category, I can say it was for repairing cloth. Maybe somebody needed me to repair his cloth or his trouser, and add the payment. So I can also manage my staff. I can add staff here and select the staff designation of my staff, such that I can either have tailors, I can have the counter guy, the security guy, the manager, and any other staff that I might need in my tailoring shop, meaning that the system will not only be working with one person, but everybody in the tailoring shop can have access to this system. Mark that I am accessing the system as a super user or as the super admin, so I can access all features. But if you're accessing it as a tailor, the tailor, and we have the manager as the super admin, then your functionalities will be limited. depending on how you access the system. I can manage my income, and I can add an income here. I can select the category of the income, that what was that payment that I received for. I can describe it here, and I can record the date, amount, and add. Another thing, I have my measurement setting. Measurement setting, I can add a cloth type, and I can select the gender which the type belongs to. I can where was it? Measurement setting. I can set the measurement parts, and you saw I had a lot of measurement parts and images, so I can add some or remove some. And in measurement setting, I can also view or edit the existing measurement parts. That this in a shirt we have chest, waist, hips, shoulder, so I can edit them, or delete them, or add my own measurements parts. Another thing I have is the general setting, and in my general setting I can change the logo. I can set the business my business details, and I can name my company as Smart Tailors, and with that information, my currency symbol is customized. You can change it to whatever you want, whether I can say I want it to be in Tanzanian shillings. Then my SMS API, if you are enrolled to an SMS service, you are enrolled in the SMS service, then you can copy the SMS API and put it here to enable you send messages, because it's a different service altogether from this one. But to integrate that SMS service, then you will just copy the SMS API code, then paste it here, and that will enable you to send SMSs from this system. With email it's okay, but with SMSs you need to have the SMS API, that you are enrolled to an SMS, a bulk SMS service that most telecom providers, also I can say most telecommunication services provide. I can save some office documents here, and maybe I can say my business permit and any other important document, or my sheets. I can save them here, upload, and I'll see them listed below here. Another important one, I can add or edit SMS templates. You saw that when I wanted to send an SMS, a template came that when I want to send an SMS, I have to select a template. Please collect your clothes, please come for repair. Then here I can edit those templates, or I can add new templates both for SMS and for email. So I think that's all with the system. It's a nice system that we can have both the tailor, the manager, the cashier, the accountant logged in at the same time, and everybody will just access his part. So in the dashboard we have the cattle customers, that we can see all the customers. We can take the total orders, we can view the last 30 days income and the last 30 days expenses. We can see them here, and we can have a comparison in a graph. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time, and I'll sign out to complete the tutorial.